Hello, everyone. So excited to have you here for the next 20 minutes. So for those of you who are new, my name is Pachi McLeod. I am super excited to hang out with you today. I am just sharing this in my group, so give me 1 second. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be so good. And let me see. So how to create. Let me post this in this Facebook group. If you're not in my Facebook group, the Slay in 5 to 10K months lounge, you need to be in there. Let me see. Create killer content in a matter of minutes. Say hi if you're here. Say hi if you're watching the replay. Let me see. Cool. Let me just share this. Let me just share this everywhere. So for those of you who are new, for those of you who are watching me for the first time, I want to jump right in just so that we can get things going. Let me see, right at first on my timeline. So give me just 1 second. So again, I'm super excited to be here with you. Super excited to hang out. Let me make sure that this thing is working. Say hi if you're here. Say hi if you're watching the replay. And for those of you who don't know me, my name is Pachi McLeod, and I'm a business mentor for service-based entrepreneurs and coaches. I'm here. It's crazy. That's crazy. So I am a business mentor for service-based entrepreneurs, and that means coaches, teachers, all kinds of entrepreneurs who are looking to slay 5 to 10K months, who are ready to serve more people, ready to touch more lives, and ready to slay, obviously, the amount of money that they've been wanting to bring into their business, working 10 hours a week. And so the reason why this is so important is because content has been one of my secret keys to be able to make more money, accelerate to 10K plus months, working less hours, and still getting enough clients to keep the business going and to continue to create that revenue that I desire in my business. So if you are here and you have been like, oh my gosh, how the heck do I create content that works? How do I do it to be able to serve more people, change more lives? If that you, I want you to give me your favorite emoji. I want you to give me some hearts. I want you to just share with me that you are in the right place. And so since it's not just a 10-minute training, I'm going to go straight into it. I'm going to jump straight into it. But this is what I want you to keep in mind. Whenever we're looking at how is it that you are going to be able to kill it in your business, and right now I'm just looking to make sure that that you guys can hear me. Let me see. Hello, can you hear me? Yeah, cool. All right. So give me some hearts. Give me some heck yes, I can hear you. Give me some heck yes, I'm in the right place. I'm so excited. Just give me whatever it is. Just let me know that you're here. I would love to know your name. I would love to know what you do. So tell me in the comments below. So in regards to content, let's jump straight in. We have now 15 minutes to do this thing. So grab your pen, your paper, your water, whatever it is. But let's dive in. If you are a service-based entrepreneur who's looking to bring in clients online, today's training, 20-minute, now 15-minute training, it's going to be incredible for you. This is the reason why. The more you're able to simplify what you're doing, the more you're able to create a system that you can repeat every day, every week, every time you're wanting to see results, the easier and the faster it's going to go for you. So for me today, talking about content, today the first thing that I want to cover, the first thing that I want to talk about is how do I map out content in a matter of minutes in a way that seriously brings me results, that allows me to massively grow my impact and massively get clients. So let me show you right here what we're talking about. This is one of my most favorite tools, tips, things that I use inside the Slay Your Mastermind program. So the Slay Your 5 to 10K months, and you can see the Slay Your 5 to 10K months is actually my 90-day program that I take you through. I'm going into that page right here, that I take you through to help you slay 5 to 10K months with ease, right? We're talking about how can you do it consistently? How can you do it in a way that works for you? How can we do it in a way that actually gets you results? So here inside Slay, as you can see, one of the biggest pieces, where did it go? It's module 4. So in module 4, we're diving into how do you create that killer content? How do you get visible? One of the key pieces to going for 5K month, 10K month, and beyond is actually getting massive visibility and creating a lot of authority online. So one of the things that I used to do, and before I keep going on that, let me make sure that you see my face. You see my face now? One of the, and I'm going to go back to that image, but I just want to tell you this. So one of the biggest pieces that I found was whenever I wanted to stop playing around and I was ready, like crazy ready for the 5K, 10K, and however many months I wanted to make, one of the biggest pieces was getting clear on how was I going to create program if I was a mom, if I had a 5 to 10, if I had a 9 to 5 job and still was working in my business. And getting clear on the content was the biggest game changer that I had, especially when I was looking to position myself. So just remember that for your clients, consistency, seeing you consistently and actually seeing you step into that place of authority where it makes sense what you're talking about is what's going to help them get the most results. So the one thing that I normally help my clients do in Slay in regards to content is to get clear how many times are they going to be selling a month, and to create a system that works for them. And so that on Saturday or Sunday, you set everything up, and I'm about to show you how I do it. Set everything up, and you literally see your whole week planned out. You know when the sales are going to happen, and you're able to bring the clients in. The number one part that we're going to talk about is mapping out your 90 days, 30 days, 1 week of content. What I want you to get clear on is, number one, is what is that one offer that you want to bring people in? So for me, for example, let's say that I was doing the Slay program. So once I knew what was the offer and who exactly did I want to attract, I wanted go-getters, service-based entrepreneurs who were ready to kill it, who were ready to go to the next level, who were ready to do their thing. Once I knew that, then all I had to do is that for that month, I would look at the calendar and decide what was it that I was going to be talking about to attract my people into Slay. So for you, I want you to tell me in the comments below, what is the program that you're looking to fill up this month? Or how many clients do you want into that program? So let's say that you said, I have this program and I want 5 people. Or I have this one-on-one offer and I want 5 people in. Once we know what is the goal, right, like what's the target we're going to be hitting, then we begin to look at what is it that you decide to talk about to be able to slay it. So let me show you how that looks. And again, people that are my clients who are in the Slay program, in the Slay Your 5 to 10K months, actually have access to this exact freebie, or to this exact Excel spreadsheet. And so look at here. One of the things that I have them get clear on is what is the theme for that period. So for example, if you are a fitness coach and you're looking for people to actually kill it when it comes to them hitting their goal and losing 20 pounds, let's say. So you are a fitness-based entrepreneur and your goal as a fitness coach is to help people lose 20 pounds, you would be getting clear on what's the theme. So that program or that offer that you're trying to fill out, you would get clear on what's the goal period. So let's say that your goal was to start hitting 5K months. We would say, so over the next 90 days, you want to make $15,000. I'm going to put it right here, right? That's just to give you an idea. In the next 90 days. And again, you get access to this inside Slay. So you are a fitness coach helping, and you would get clear on what kind of people lose 30 pounds, 30 lbs, and for example, in 90 days. So we know that that's what it is. We get clear on what your main offer is. So let's say that your main offer was a 90-day program, 90-day lose it for good program. I don't know, I'm making that up. And then your ideal client, we would get clear here. So like, are these people who have very limited amount of time, people who have tried everything and didn't work, whatever it is, we will get clear on that so that every time I'm creating content or you are creating content, it is super, super specific and super clear and there's no confusion. So here what would happen. The way that I would normally structure my content is if it's for 90 days, on that first month, I really want to focus on validating and attracting the right people. And this is following my SLAY framework or AEC framework, which means attracting, engaging, and converting. At any given time, what your clients need from you is to attract them, to engage it, and convert them. And that cycle keeps going with every client, and it also keeps happening within the 90-day period. Does that make sense? So if in a 90-day period, I'm looking to sell whichever offer, that is exactly what I am going to be facing or what I'm going to be looking at. It's going to be, okay, so these are the people. This is how I'm doing it. So for that first month, it's all about validating and positioning you as the expert. We're looking at, this is what you're talking about. This is what your people need. This is exactly what they're asking about. And so you are bringing it on and allowing yourself to be seen as the massive leader that you are. And so leadership and authority online doesn't come from you doing a bunch of stuff. It comes from you standing out on that specific pain point or area where your people are looking to get support. So if we go back to that, let me show you. If we go back to the screen, look at here where we are actually getting clear on, okay, so this month we're going to increase your visibility like crazy. We're going to go at it like crazy. And here is how I normally structure the week. For the beginning of the week on Monday, whatever the topic is, so if I was a fitness coach for people who are trying to lose 30 pounds, it might be that at the beginning, I would be talking about no more like stop the yo-yo dieting, right? Because we know that that's one thing that they are struggling with. So you would introduce a topic on Monday. Then on Tuesday, this is what I love, and I hope that you get a lot out of this. But look, so for example, on Tuesday, what I would do, or what I was doing to be able to get to 5K, 10K month plus, was that I was talking about how I did it. So this framework allowed me to actually make sure that I was bringing in the whole circle. I was talking about what they needed to do, and so that was the introduction of the topic, but then I was talking about how I did it. That created a lot of authority, a lot of expert status, because this is how I actually accomplish what I'm talking to you about. Then I would look on Wednesdays at how did my clients do it. So I would talk expertise. I would talk about all of this different stuff, and you see that today's Tuesday and I'm talking to you about how I actually created killer content in a matter of minutes. Then on Thursdays I would look at how you could do it. So I am bringing you the entire week. Hey, you were saying that you want to lose 30 pounds, but you're struggling with blank, blank, blank. This week I want to help you do da 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 da, and this is how I'm going to do it. So you're introducing the topic on Monday. On Tuesday, this is how I lost 30 pounds. And you talk about your journey. This creates a lot of know, like, and trust with your people. On Wednesday, this is how I'm helping my clients do it. This is what so-and-so is saying about my program, my system, my whatever it is. Then whenever we're looking at Thursday, this is how you can do it. So if you're looking to lose 30 pounds and this is what you're going through, then do you see what I'm saying here? I would be very specific about, so these are the steps. And then on Friday, I would bring it all together. And that was when I was leading them again into my paid offer. So what this did is that I had constant conversion all the time. I was bringing the right people to myself all the time. And it became so easy. Oops, there we go. It became so easy to deliver this process on a consistent, regular basis. So if you are like, okay, so when do I sell? So one of the things that I would talk about, and this is like, again, you would get access to this with Slay, with my 90-day program for coaches and service-based entrepreneurs. But let me just show you really quick how that would have looked. And this is, again, you can see like what I normally like to do is that we look at your entire topic for the week. And so we break it down into what are the posts that you're going to be doing, for example, in the AM and PM. When is it that the emails are going to go out? So we look at the entire content here. So you're able to see, this is what's going to go on my social media. This is what's going to go on my emails. This is what I'll be talking about on Facebook Live on this day. This is what's going to go on the PM post. So what you can see here is that I was always selling. But even for me, selling is even selling the things that might be $0. So for example, it might be that on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, I was selling my freebie, right? But then on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I was selling my paid offer. Now, if I was actually in the middle of a launch, it would probably be the opposite. That I would be Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays in the afternoon. I would be actually creating posts, sending people directly into my paid offer. But whenever it was Tuesdays and Thursdays, I was telling them about the coaching thingy that was coming up, the mastermind, the freebie, the whatever it was, so that I could get them into the funnel, or so that I could get them to be part of my community. Whenever you start going this way, what you're going to see is that there is a system to this. There's no reason to freak out. And so people begin to expect and to engage with your content at a higher level, because they know that you're going to show up, because they know what it is that you're selling, because they know that you're the expert on this stuff. So one of the things, again, is that first month was all about bringing a lot of people in that 90-day framework. Then your content for the second month, it's all about engagement and validation. So here we're continuing to create engagement. Now we have been talking for a full month and converting people, right? And conversion means turning ideal clients into paying clients. But then in the second month of your 90 days, we are increasing the fire on getting people to engage with us, to talk with us, to claim that sales goal, to claim the whatever it is, so that you and them can have a conversation. So this second month, a lot of the time, is about getting people offline to be able to go on a date with you. So when I was doing my 101 coaching calls, for my 101 coaching program, what that would look like a lot of the time is that I was inviting a lot of people to claim the 20-minute assessment with me. If I was selling the program, it meant that I was inviting them to come into the Q&A or into the other challenge that I was doing, or whatever it was, a place where they could ask me questions, a place where they could hear me teach, and so that they would see I know what I was talking about, and so on. And then the third month is all about conversion. So now for 2 months, we have been adding value. For 2 months, we have been calling them out, really identifying them with a specific content about the topics or the things that they are struggling with, that you are an expert in. And so that third month was all about let's go, let's go, let's go. Doors are closed and this is happening. Let's go, let's go, let's go. And people would begin to fast pace, join the program or join the freebie or whatever it was. I started using these specific, like this same system that I'm showing you. And there's more again to this. For example, here I help you break down what is it that a compelling content checklist, so that you know exactly what you need to have on your post and all of that stuff. Here we're talking about what each one of those things are about. But from the beginning, it was so simple. Because, let me show you, because we know what your lead magnet is, we know what your teaser offer is, we know what you're going to be selling them into, we know your main frustration. Like, there are these things that I walk you through so that we actually know what is it that they need. What is it, so you can see it here, like we know from the beginning, what is it that they need? What is the main lead magnet for yourself for this next 90 days? What is the teaser for the next 90 days? So this keeps things really simple. What's the main frustration that they have? What's the main objection or fear? So we are actually answering any kind of answers or questions that they might have all the way through. One of the things that I want to call you out about, or that I want to challenge you with as we're closing today's video, is that I want you to think about what would happen if for the next 90 days you stepped up your game and you actually created content that sold your people into becoming your paying clients. And paying clients or sales is nothing more, nothing less than people saying yes to working with you through your program, or people saying yes to actually seeing the results that they've been wanting. What would that look like? And so some of the questions that I have for you, and I hope that you're taking some notes, it's number one, what is the offer that you want to fill up? What is it that you want to help people with? Number two is, how many people would you need to sign up over the next 90 days, over the next 30 days, to actually be able to move them into paying clients? And from there, the next thing that I want you to think about is, what are the steps, and normally these are not more than 5 steps, that you take people through to be able to move them through attraction, or attracting them, engaging them, and then converting them into clients. Imagine if you took the next 90 days and that was all you focus on. I can tell you, so I focused on that over the last 90 days, and I brought in over 30 clients that way, just doing that same thing every single day. 30 clients working less than 10 hours a week came to me because I had a system that allowed me to spend most of my time engaging people and converting people, meaning turning them into paying clients, because they are seeing me as an expert, because they know what I help people do, because they know what is happening for me. So if you are like, oh my gosh, this is exactly what I need help with, I want you to look in the comments below, because I am setting up the link for you. The Slay program, my 90 days Slay Your 5 to 10K month bootcamp, is actually starting tonight. You can join at any given time. That's my group coaching program where you get access. Let me show you really quick because it's amazing. I think you guys are going to love this. So look, you get access when you join to Slay. You get access to all 6 modules. And with these 6 modules, you can see. So for example, let's do this first one. Let's do module 4 since we were talking about it. You get access to everything again. There are different payment plans. That this price is going up on Friday, so I want to make sure that you jump on it as soon as possible. But here you see, for example, you get your workbook for this module. These are 26 pages, as you can see here, where I am taking you through step by step through each one of the questions. I'm helping you get clear on what are we going to focus on this week, what's going to happen. And so here you can see all of those details. The other thing that makes Slay super amazing is that we have like the freebie that converts template. We have templates like this one that I'm sharing with you right now, where you literally copy and paste. You make a copy and you keep it for yourself. I give you the psychology as well as the how to do it. So the psychology and the practical steps on how to do this. And you can see the first month we're going to attract and validate. And I'm showing you exactly what we're going to focus on. Then on month 2, exactly what we need to focus on to build that list and engagement. And then number 3, we're closing the offer. We're getting everybody on board and we are wrapping things up. So all of this you get whenever you sign up for Slay. The other cool thing about Slay is that we actually have 2 coaching calls a month. And so what the 2 coaching calls a month look like is that you actually come online with me and with other entrepreneurs, and we actually get to talk about the specific problems that you have. We go over the different pieces of each one of the modules. You have the modules for life where you're actually having access to everything that you need. I am a big proponent on not doing a bunch of stuff, but actually doing less better. So for me, it's going to be either you're going to be focusing on creating a solid foundation, meaning getting clear on your offer, your vision, who are the ideal clients, exactly what it is that they need. Or we're going to be super focused on engagement, which is all what we're talking about this month. All about creating the content, creating the freebie, how to do it faster, when do you sell, how do you sell, all that stuff. And then, or you're going to be focusing on actually just selling. Some of you who have the offer, you have the content, you're showing up, but you're not spending enough time on the selling pieces. So one of the things that we do is that we bust through whatever is blocking you or whichever reason it is that you're self-sabotaging, so you can spend more time and more of what you're doing actually attracting and engaging with the people. Like I said, in the last 5 months, I have signed up 52 clients, I think it is, just with this simple system. Doing very few sales. I think I did less than 10 sales calls over the last 5 months. And it was because of this, because my content was selling people directly into working with me. I want to do the same for you. So my question for you is this. And again, say hi if you're watching the replay. Tell me what are the biggest questions that you have. But what I want you to keep in mind is this. Number one, when it comes to creating content, having a simple system will allow you to position yourself as an expert because people can expect that you're going to be consistent. It's going to make you massively effective because we know what is it that we're giving, what is it that we're giving them, when are we selling, when are we calling them to action. And it's going to feel pretty flowy and pretty transformational because you're giving and adding value and you're calling people to action, which is what sells are all about. So I want you to tell me in the comments below, what is your biggest takeaway from this video? Give me some hearts if you're like, oh my gosh, this was awesome. And then let me know, what are the questions that you have? What questions do you have right now about creating free content or paid content that actually sells and that allows you to scale your business up, working less hours so you can spend more time with your kids, so you can spend more time with your family, with your man, with your spouse, with whoever it is that you want to spend time with. Working less while achieving more is the way to go. Gone are the days where we're thinking that working the whole day, being on sales calls the whole day are the way to go. Like, that doesn't work because you're so burned out and you were so ineffective that you end up frustrated. So for me, it's about you stepping up as the leader, stepping up as the person that you're here to be, and allowing people the opportunity to get your support, which is what your offers are all about. So I love you. Share this content with me. Give me some hearts if you're liking it. And I'm excited to see you for the next one where we're actually talking about how to structure your post or how to structure your offers. When I mean offers, your free videos or your free content in a way that engages your people, in the way that gets people following up and reaching out to you, not just you having to reach out to them. All right? Love you. Bye.